Good morning, Tradeify Nation. Welcome back to another London session here on Tradeify TV. It is Wednesday, January 7th. It is also White Tea Wednesday, by the way, so I hope you're all at home wearing your white teas in honor of our favorite Nick. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you've already had a cracking day on the charts and also a killer New York session since we last spoke. How's everyone doing? Let's actually find out who we have here in the chat so far. By the way, as I was loading up the stream this morning, I was just reading some of your good morning comments, and I read this one from Cameron. I love it. He said, death to catch up. That's exactly the vibe, Cameron. Death to catch up. Nick is away, so 100%. So who do we have here? Heinz Steak, good morning. First comment of the day as usual. Good morning, Chopstick. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Gemforge Trader. Good morning, The Visionary. Good morning, Remy. Good morning, Jasmine Banks. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Jonathan. Good morning, Patrick. Good morning, Leo Energy. Good morning, Dean. Who else have we got here? Good morning, Corey. Good morning, Thomas. Morning, Ursula. Kismas. Thomas. We got everyone. We got the gang. Good morning, Cyril. It's Rupesh, good morning. The Dog Trader, good morning. Good morning, Mark. Everybody here. Who else have we got? Paul, Mandy, Leo, Rocky, the gang. Cool. I love that you guys are all here right on time. By the way, London just opened. I keep not doing this on time. We're now a minute into the London session, guys. So ding, 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 dong. Ding, 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 ding. Big Ben is calling and the market is looking like it's ready to do something. It's just been, let me quickly switch to my chart so you can see. We currently have this range happening on NQ, which I do like the sign of a range just before the market opens because it tells me we're gearing up for something. So I hopefully we're going to have another killer session, a lot of volume coming in. Let's have some volatile moves today, shall we? That's what I'm hoping for. Let's just quickly do a top-down rundown on what I'm looking at on NQ, and then I will throw it to you guys, and you can tell me what you guys are thinking. So at the moment, I know yesterday and Monday I've been harping on about this bearish market that I've been wanting to see. I've been wanting us to get down into this December low, level 24,887.75, but that doesn't look like it is as achievable anymore after yesterday's bullish close. So we did have that inside candle on Monday, which signals to me that we are going to have an expansion day. So I was confused about which way we were going to see expansion. It turns out we've seen now expansion to the upside from yesterday. By the way, killer long chat yesterday because we pretty much bought close to the low of the day. So just saying, because I know there's a little feisty comments yesterday in the chat and we ended up almost bottom ticking that market. So anyway, we finished bullish on the day yesterday. At the moment, we have swept out previous day high. So it is sort of looking like we could have some downside here now to make the bottom wick. But we are so close now to this swing high on the daily sitting at 25,935.25. So this is another clear target for me to the upside that we could be potentially drawing to sweep out that level. Looks like a clean move now for NQ. That being said, we also have shifted market structure now after yesterday's close on the daily. So we had this swing high level here and we've now just closed above that. So that confirms for me a daily market structure shift to the upside. In saying that, also if we drop down to the 4 hour, let me just zoom in here. Oh, also before I keep going, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? I should just drop a 1. I assume because I haven't had any comments saying, Celine, you're too quiet or whatnot today. I assume we're all good on the audio, the visual front. Just drop a 1 if it's all good and I'll keep going. Okay, all good, yes. Okay, awesome. All right, so you never know. It's a London session. Sometimes we get those tech issues. Oh, one of you said yes very loud. Okay, cool. So 4 hour, we are currently in this bullish 4 hour gap. So very interesting here to see whether we're going to invert this now in this 4 hour candle or are we going to hold it open. We're literally just edging that, if I zoom in here, the low of that FVG is sitting at around 25,761 and that's pretty much around very close to the price we're trading at the moment. So for me, this level will be a key level to see whether we hold this gap. But as you all know, my system is a reversal system. So today you will be only seeing longs. And that is because we have had a sweep of previous 4-hour low. We've also swept out Asia low. And overnight, we didn't have much of a range from Asia to work with actually today. Only 61 points. So nothing crazy, quite small for an Asia range. So we have already swept that out. And yes, it looks like the chart's just been bleeding ever since Asia's session. But I tend to think that we are going to see more of a move to the upside. I'm not going to try to predict price. I will only be reacting. And if I get a signal, I will enter a long. And my confirmations for that is now that we've swept out Asia low. We've swept out the previous 4-hour low sitting at that level is 25,768.25. So that got swept literally at Frankfurt Open at 2 a.m. And now we've just been hovering around that price. So I like when we hover around price. I think that's definitely when we start to range and hover around a price, starts to tell me that we are gearing up. So let's hope we're gearing up for some bullish price action today, because that is what I'm looking at. Andrea says we have to convert you into a trend trader, Celine. Why? Andrea, are you seeing something in trend lines? Let me know, because I'm definitely not the trend line trader. But I guess if you zoom out on the 1 hour, we do have this bullish trend line that's holding for the moment. So I guess, Andrea, you are also looking for longs. Let me know. Chat, what are we thinking about today? Also, before we get into that, like count today is 360 likes. Nothing crazy again. I'm keeping it really easy on you guys because I know some of you still coming back from holidays and whatnot. So I'm not going to throw the 500 like targets out there yet, but we'll see. So 360 is the like count target. We smashed it yesterday. We're going to give away, I will be giving away a 50K growth account if we do get up into that like count target. So do the work and you will be rewarded. I'll check back on the like count later, but if you're just joining, make sure you're subscribed so you can comment in the chat as well. I'll be answering all your guys' questions again today, and make sure you smash that like button so that way we can do a giveaway today. I know you guys would love that. All right, so now we can get into it. How are we all feeling about this session? What is everyone looking at today? Has anyone taken any trades yet? I assume not, because we've pretty much had some really crappy rangy price action for the moment. But does anyone here trade Asia? Is anyone taking shorts? Let me know. Good morning, Taco Trader. Morning, Rosa. Morning. I'm looking for longs too. Awesome. All right, Cameron's short. Cameron's short from 8:30. Let's have a look where 8:30 is on our chart. Wait, 8:30? Damn. You're still holding? Cameron, let's go. You must have been trading in the Asia session, I'm guessing, because 8:30 when we were at... Wow, that's like 8 p.m. New York time. Let's go. What a trade. Zen Trader says, I went super aggressive and made 3K unfunded. I lost 2.7K earlier yesterday. Zen, I'm going to give that a clap. Let's go, because you came back, you're in drawdown, and you just made up for that loss and more. So, my friend, I would be locking up that account and enjoying that win, my friend. That's really good. Good job. Who else? Patrick says, now I'm green. Oh, we're sitting in the chop for a while. Now I'm green. Green on the shorts, Patrick. Oh, here's a move from NQ. Let's see what we get here. My indicator is actually at the moment showing me this FVG. That is the one that I'm targeting to be inverted. So if we get up there, which it looks like we potentially could be, I will enter long. But let's see. We've also just swept out previous 15 minutes low as well. I think it might be easier if I get rid of this gray box. That's the 4-hour FVG. Let's just delete that. I always find it easiest on white background charts. I know a lot of you hate the white, but for me, it's just so much cleaner for my eyes. Hidden Ancient Enigmas took a short right at 6 p.m. and got stopped out by tick. Damn, I know the pain, Hidden Ancient Enigmas. But Don't let us screw you with your mind. Just if you see another worthy trade, make sure you enter that. But yeah, that sucks. Finge says equal highs on ES with previous day high. Oh, let me just pull up ES for a sec also to see how we're looking. Oh, that is spot on. We actually never swapped out previous day high on ES. So that was a SMT that we had because NQ did sweep out previous day high. And SMT is when one correlated asset takes out the high or low and the other doesn't. So that would be the clean SMT. So well done to anyone who saw that and took a short based off their model. Shorts would have been nice. But I'm going to be crazy again today and ask for longs from NQ. Let's see what we get. All right, a lot of you were short. Thomas says, I'm waiting for the NQ to take low of yesterday's NYPM low and might go for a long from there, around 25,750. Okay. All right, well, we went far off that price. We got down to the low here, 759.50. I don't think that was any key level, to be honest. I don't really see anything there that we were reacting to. For me, really, Asia low being swept, previous 4-hour low being swept. Now I am waiting for that reversal. So I don't actually need us to get back down into New York PM low, but I do need us to invert for me to be involved here. Joker says, hey Nick, you look beautiful today. Well, thank you. How you doing, Joker? Taking any trades yet? Franklin is in long already. Cameron says, I think we hit the top of the daily downward trend line that starts from NQ all-time high, and we should go back down to the 500s. I'm wrong if we get above 800 and hold. Well, it looks like we are having quite the push. I was waiting for this move, but I can't enter it just yet. I hope I can get another signal because I don't want it to just take off without me. But it's definitely what I wanted to see happen after we swept out Asia low. Now that we've also swept out previous 4-hour low and previous 15-minute low, I'm waiting for that reversal signal to print, hopefully. Leah. Hey, Leah. How you doing? Popping in to say hi. I have no audio. Burning back at work today. Keep crushing it, Celine. Thanks, Leah. Always appreciate your support. You're the best. Enjoy the rest of your day at work. Corey says, I got a strategy marking the 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. candles, so 1:12 to 2:12 a.m. high low, whichever one gets swept first a.m. for the upside in London session. Okay. Interesting. I love learning like new ways to look at the market, so really cool. Joker says, no, not today. Yesterday, yes. Seems a bit slow this morning. Let's see where we go. ES giving some soon all-time high vibes. Yeah. I'm hoping we get the pump to the upside, honestly. I'm feeling longs too, Joker. But yeah, so far, really nothing. It's just been like a rangy session. But all of a sudden, we look like we're trying to head in some form of direction. But we'll see. I'm not going to jump into anything so quickly. We are just in the first 13 minutes of the London Open chat, so just be careful, be patient, waiting for your setups. Price isn't going to run off anywhere. If you see your model, of course, enter and trade it by all means, but don't be chasing this move. We have just pushed, I mean, it looks like a lot, but if I mark this up, it's 19 points. So it's nothing crazy. You're not missing out on anything. Just wait. Let's see what we get. Knowledge nuggets. There is a market structure shift. If price retraces to 1 minute FVG, should we buy? First of all, this is not a trading signal live stream, so I will never ever tell you this is when to buy. You guys, of course, can watch me trade, but I'll never be telling you guys to buy when I buy because that's just not what this stream is about. But hey, Knowledge Nuggets has pointed out a market structure shift. Yes, definitely. We have had that happen on the 1 minute. I can mark that out for you guys. So we have shifted market on the 1 minute, and there is an FVG in there too. So maybe if that's your model, fine, go for it and buy it in that area. It's not my model, but yeah. Cannot give you that trading advice. Apologies. Jonathan says currently long from 668. Target is 680 for TP and BE. Let's go, Jonathan. You've been killing it lately. I hope you get that. So 668. Nice. Wait, 668? Stop it. How are you long from 668? Like all the way down here? Wasn't that like my entry? Oh, no, it wasn't. Damn, Jonathan. We're now trading at 770. Insane. Yeah, sorry, he said, sorry, 768. I was like, what? How did you catch that? Leo Energy, welcome. Leo says, new here, can you explain your model? Well, first of all, welcome. Welcome in to the Tradeify TV live streams. My model is just a simple reversal model in London. I only ever trade it in London in this specific way. It basically waits for a sweep of the 4-hour high or low, and then align that with a previous 15 minutes high or low sweep. Then once those two key levels are swept and aligned in the same direction, I will look for a signal for entry on the 1 minute, and that is an IFVG, so an inversion fair value gap. Once I have the inversion fair value gap, it's just a market entry, and then I just take a 1-to-1 on that. Or potentially sometimes 1-to-2 if I decide at my discretion whether it's worth holding and just taking off a contract at 1-to-1. But yeah, that is the basics of the model. If you're new here, potentially could get a setup today if we come back down and sweep out this previous 15 minutes low. I'm not interested to just buy this at the moment. I need a little bit more from the NQ this morning. We are also reaching up into this 15-minute bearish gap also. So I am not rushing in because gaps like this, so FEGs, gaps, whatever you call them, they can be magnets for price, and then price can literally just reject out of these areas. So it's important when we do get up into these levels to be thinking about your trade that you're currently in, or if you are thinking to long, just be wary that these levels can sometimes be levels we reject out of. So let's see what price wants to do. But I'm not predicting anything. I will just be reacting to price and see what we get. Hey, Kryptonia, Happy New Year, everyone. Darth Linux says, miss my gold entry because of snow hard, so need to wait for a retest after that breakout upwards. Wait, what do you mean because of snow? That seems like an excuse. Hidden ancient enigmas. Depends on where you're in where. Oh, okay. That was replying to someone else in the chat. I thought that was a question. Morning, Elites Cop. Some of your usernames are so strange. I actually wonder sometimes where you guys pull these usernames. Cyril says, is there anyone here trading volume profile? I'm sure there is. There is a whole bunch of different traders in our chat. I wouldn't be surprised if we had some volume traders in here. I think actually I can pretty much say 100% we do. I think we've had this conversation. The top 10G, what time do you start trading a London session? I start actually from Frankfurt Open 2 a.m., which is ICT kill zone for anyone, all my ICT buddies out there. So 2 a.m., which is Frankfurt Open, will be my London session. And honestly, I trade that up until 6 a.m. New York. I will keep looking for my entries up until 6 a.m. By the way, did anyone take any trades in New York yesterday? Let me know. There was a clean. I broke even in this. Yeah, it was. Oh, what time is this? No, this short. I was in a short at 9:38 yesterday based on my London model, which I generally don't usually trade during New York, but I liked the fact that we had swept out London highs and it was sort of, it just looked like a clean play. I ended up breaking even. We got close to 1R on that, but didn't end up getting to the full. I think it was like 0.9R or something on that, and then broke even. Where are we? Let's go back to the session. Patrick says, lol, I'm hedging my ES short with an NQ long. Patrick, I don't know if that works. They generally trade in sync. I don't know. Have you ever done that before? I don't know how that works out for you. Good luck. Oh, let's go. Take It to them says, I passed 2 growth in NY session. Let's go. Let's go. A few of you passing accounts this week. I'm so happy about that. Emma says, I caught 80 points on NQ using Nick's GP model yesterday NY session. Emma, that's insane. That's insane. 80 points on NQ. Well done. And GP model is actually looking like it prints every day. I'm very, very highly interested in that model. I haven't taken any GP trades yet, but I have been marking it out. Let's actually look at where GP would be in today's London session. I guess if we take, this is the only thing that I get really stuck on, chat. Like, where do you draw your fib from? Is it like an hourly range? Do you take the daily range? I mean, yeah, what I was doing yesterday was taking the hourly range. So this high from the 6 p.m. open, and then I guess, the 6 p.m. close, and then 3 a.m. yesterday. I guess if you take that. Are our GP levels at these levels? I don't know. I need Nick here to tell me where the right GP levels are sitting. But if you took the 1 hour range, I'm guessing this would be correct. But don't quote me on that. I'm not the GP trader. That I would leave to Nick. All right, so we are continuing to the upside on NQ. It's looking really nice for longs. I'm not going to touch anything yet. I do need us to sweep out the previous 15 minutes low before I can enter, so I'm just going to wait. But it does look like it's definitely going to be a bullish session. I don't want to be married to that bias, but just saying. Gem 4 Trader says it's an AMD playing out. Yeah, this is exactly what I like to see. The model that I trade basically uses AMD or PO3, whatever you want to call it. But AMD, for anyone who doesn't know what that stands for, is accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So if we look at this 4 hour here, what you can see is that when price opened, I always forget where the paintbrush is. So when price opened, we accumulated orders here. Then we dropped. We went to the downside, which is our manipulation. So when all the retail traders are like getting in and trying to sell off and get short, then price manipulates them out of their positions and makes the real move to the upside. Well, the real move. And that is what we call the distribution. So that's the AMD model. So instead of calling out and trading the shorts in this, I am the one waiting for price to reverse after we take the shorts. Oh, that looks ugly. Reverse after we've taken out all those people that were short and have their stops up here. Then we trade higher. So that's what I like to trade, a reversal model. And AMD or PO3 is like a big part of that. But yeah. Jonathan says there was a gorgeous inversion yesterday in NY, 125 points for full TP. Serious? 125 points you held for that? Let's go. Jonathan, you have been killing it. Killing it. I don't trade just like inversions alone. You'll have to tell me what the trade was. But yeah, well done to anyone who took that. Hey, loving nature guy. Hey, hi. Razor says just got 14 points on that long. Let's go. Let's go. 14 points is still, I mean, at $20 a point, depending on how many contracts you're risking, that's a good move. I like to take anywhere between like 10 to 20 points is like a clean trade for me in London. So I would be happy with that. Very happy. Jonathan says, let me just manage this trade and I'll get to... Okay, awesome. Yep, you focus on your trading, Jonathan, and then you can let us know about that 125 point banger trade you took. Cameron says still looks like we're downtrending on the 15 to me. Let's take a look. Yeah, I did mention we have this gap here on this bearish gap here on the 15-minute that we could be reacting in, which that is a yucky wick to the upside. We don't like to see that if we're holding longs. Yeah, if you end up holding this bearish gap, this could be a very interesting session. I would have preferred for us to invert this also. And yes, we are holding bearish price action. We've had multiple market structure shifts here and then again here at the 1:30 a.m. close. And so it does look like it wants to head down. But if you guys are in shorts and looking for lower targets, for me, definitely if I zoom out, honestly, targets would be previous day low ultimately, which is crazy to say, but that level is around the 25,527.50 levels. So I would be so shocked if we had a dump session and fell off all the way into 527 today. That's like just in the session would be 250 points drop. I don't think we're going to get down there, but other than that, we do have this 1 hour bullish gap, which could potentially be a draw on price. If you are looking for short profit shaving off, this could be an area also we look to reverse out of. But I'm still waiting for my long. Even if it is a bearish market, you still can take longs. Like, call me crazy, but in bearish markets, we don't just drop. I mean, there are points of little retracements and things like that you can still make money on. So I will just be waiting for a clean signal for me to enter this, though. Corey is just updating us as of the model I said earlier, the 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. candle, 112 to 212 high, low sweep, either direction, aim for opposite, entered at cross back up at 25,764.75, and we're almost to the high at 25,799.25. Got stopped out at 25,779.25. So wait, were you stopped out in profit, Corey? I'm so bad at reading numbers and like in my mind it just gets all muddled up. But interesting that you use those levels. I've never looked at the 1 hour, 2 hour, 2 a.m. highs and lows before. Hey, we got Russell in the chat, guys. How you going, Russell? Good to have you. Russell says, damn well, it is what it is. Only $97. You guys said show up and YOLO, and I delivered. Are you not entertained? Russell, I totally missed it. Did you give us some crazy signal in the chat as you normally do? Hey, Suriluki, what's up? Mash NYC says, what is the indicator? Please, thanks. This indicator that I'm using is my own indicator that I had developed by a PineScript developer, and at the moment it is actually available for beta testing if any of you are interested. I put it on my story yesterday, but pretty much it's just purely my model. So it only prints like the levels that I wanted to see on my chart when I trade, which is mainly like the session lows, the previous 4 hour low, previous 15-minute low, and then it does this thing where it changes the line to a dash line once we sweep. So I know in my mind that that's already been swept, and things like that. And then it prints me like the gaps that I need to look at, the FEGs I need to look at. And then it also prints once we get an inversion, and it tells me how many contracts to go in. Like, it just made my trading much, much more simpler, especially because I'm streaming and I'm trading at the same time. So I just wanted to make my trading experience much, much more easier on myself, like less emotion. I'm able to just trade without thinking too much, because I've done all the work in the testing environment. So I just was so excited to be able to work with this developer and make it as automated and visual as possible, so that there's at least thinking involved. But yeah. Rocky says, I applied, Celine. I got the message today on Insta from you. Yes, a few of you were on the waiting list, so I messaged you guys direct. But you can also go through the link that I posted on my story if you... there is still early access available for free at the moment. If anyone is interested, it's just on my story. You guys can go there. All right, so we did get a little bit of a pump up from NQ. Now we're dropping again. We look like we're... Ooh. What just happened to my mouse? Okay, we look like we are actually respecting that 15-minute gap for the meantime. Don't really like all these wicks that we're having around this price level. We're sitting around this is a 770s at the moment. I just want to see us break through that to the upside at the moment, but it looks like we are holding. So let's just wait and see. If we get a sweep of previous 15 minutes low at 25,768, I'll be very interested to long this. Eddie says, is this indicator published on TradingView? Yes, it is, but it's a private indicator, so you can't get access. You have to go through the developer to get access. Bertha Dongmo says, what is the link, Celine? I would love to try this. It is on my Instagram story, guys. So if you just go to celine.trades on Instagram, I've posted the link on there, so you guys can just go through straight to the developer's website, and then it's just like a landing page where you can just fill out the quick form and give your TradingView username and a few other details, and then the developer will grant you access. Rocky, how long of a wait is it? You should be getting access to that today. Cyril says, I don't do Instagram or any social media. No, Cyril. Damn, that really sucks. Is it because if you want to, Cyril, get access to the link, let me know. Maybe I can email you. But who doesn't have social media these days? Even like Twitter or something? Okay, so we did just sweep out previous 15 minutes low, chat. So now I have this bearish gap marked out on NQ. If we can get that inverted, I'm happy to take that long. Let's see what we get. It would look a little bit like this. Stops would be at the 15-minute low. Tiny stop. Probably like to go for 2 hour on this. Let's see what we get. Good morning, Future Zone. Cyril says, I had too much from social media. Lol, had almost 100k followers as an active bodybuilder. Damn, 100k? Some of you are like famous in this chat. But yeah, I'm with you. Social media can be stressful. Cyril says there's so much less stress without socials. Before this year, I was like 5 years in the dark of social media. Like, I mean, I had Facebook, but like rarely, when I say I had Facebook, like I really just only used Messenger. Actually, like I deleted it when I was in university, just for like, the idea was to just do like a cleanse while I was studying and trying to do my exams. And I just said, all right, I'll just delete Instagram. And then in a couple of weeks after exams, I'm just going to log back in. And then I tried to log back in, and my password, I couldn't remember my password. And it was one of those like moments where my email address was no longer accessible. Like all the security things wouldn't let me through. And so my account was gone. And then I just said, all right, well, let's just see. I'm not going to rush into making a new account. I'm sure I'll be okay without Instagram. And then I had like 5 years straight, no Instagram, no Snapchat, like nothing. Just like, it was honestly, it was good. It was good. Because I felt like I could be more in the moment as well. Because like everybody, like when you go out and when you're eating at cool restaurants and stuff, like the first thing I was doing was always like taking a photo and posting it. And then I totally got out of that mindset and just was like living much more in the moment. But hey, now I'm back on social media, and I know some of you were like, you're so quiet on Instagram. I was like, yeah, because I'm just getting used to using it again. It's been a long time. And it's changed so much. I feel like one of those old people that just like doesn't know how to use social media. And I'm not that old. Future Zone, do you still journal every single trade you take? Yes, I do. Actually, it's so much easier for me because I use the Tradeify journal, and this sounds like I'm plugging Tradeify so much, but honestly, it's such an easy thing when your trades are linked to your prop firm, and then I don't have to like dump in any numbers or anything. It's all there for me. I just journal on the actual like state of my mind in the trade, how I felt during the trade, whether it ticked all the boxes for my system, things I could have done better and whatnot. But yeah, definitely helps you to, I think like if you just take a loss and you don't like reflect on that, it's so much easier to just repeat it, because it's like you're ignoring the issue at hand, because it just feels better to just say, okay, I took a loss, whatever. Like that's not actually identifying issues or problems in your trading. That's just more of like an ignoring technique, an avoidance technique. So I think journaling is just really good to be able to accept your losses and really like dig deep into them. And sometimes like a loss is completely like fine. Not all my losses are like, you did the wrong thing here. I was like, no, that was a valid loss. That's fine. Whatever. Hidden Ancient Enigma says, how old are you? Don't you know? You never ask a girl her age. I'd like to know what the chat thinks. You guys have known me for a little bit now. How old do you think I am, chat? And I don't want any answers above the age of 40, okay? Everyone quickly dump in the chat. How old do you think I am? Go. I won't take offense because I'm asking for it now. All right, 22, 27. All right, in the first few responses, someone got it. Celine, you are 39. AG Trader, you are just trolling. Yeah, some of you are right. I'm 26. Some of you were right. The 30 ones just shock me still. Like, I'm not that old looking. Andrea, you were the first one to get it right. Good job. All right, back to the markets, because that's what we're all here for. NQ is still not really moving anywhere. We did take our previous 15-minute low, and I did say that I was waiting for this gap to be inverted, but we never had that happen. Unless we get it in the next 2 minutes, I'll have to wait again to see where price goes. For the meantime, this is the price action that we're just range bound in right now. This is really disgusting. Especially after yesterday, we had quite a clean London session and New York session. So I was expecting a lot more from the markets. I still think we are going to go somewhere. I really hope we don't just have a range bound London session today. By the way, let me update you guys on news in case anyone was wondering. We have ADP, NFP today, and then ISM at 10 a.m. and JOLTS job openings at 10 a.m. as well. So red folder news coming out in New York session. I will probably only be trading after the 10 a.m. news drops. If we have 10 a.m. news, I don't generally trade that half an hour before. And yeah, tomorrow we also have unemployment claims and Friday NFP. So it's bound to be the next few days quite clean, I hope, and volatile markets in New York. So let's see. Hopefully, London session can provide us too. Rosa says, hey, 30 is not old. I know. Some of you would be like 30 and above. That is so fine. But I think when you're under 30 and someone says you look over 30, I only take offense. But no hate to my 30-year-olds out there. No hate. I'm going to be in that category in a few years, so don't worry. Dre take profits as Orange Man and Forex Factory goaded? Who the hell is the Orange Man? What? Someone tell me what the hell he's talking about. I don't know no Orange Man. Jonathan says, I won't be trading New York until after news. I will watch it pre-market to see what people are doing with their positions. Yeah, for sure. Me too. I don't like to trade pre-red folder news only because usually what we end up doing is before like a big event like a NFP or something, we're just going to sit around and wait for that data to drop. So you can't really tell in which direction the market wants to go. So then I wait, market news drops, and then generally we have a clean move after that. So if we have 10 a.m. news, I'm just not going to just trade because of FOMO. I'm just going to wait for the news and then I trade after 10 a.m. Doesn't mean you can't like win and be successful trading before 10 a.m. It's just what I prefer not to do. Oh, thanks, N25. It says you look 20, but your trading experience shows 50. Well, I'm far from that. My trading experience is literally like 2 years, chat. I'm still very much a beginner. I'm not like those Dubai traders like killing it, making tens of thousands a month. I wish, but I will hopefully get there one day. It's really a process game. I'm so big on that. I know like it's cliche, everyone says like process over profits, but it truly is. Like it's a process game. Don't be stuck on numbers. The minute you just take the numbers out of it, you just focus on your consistency as a day trader, you'll see the results. And that's the time I'm in right now. I'm just really trying to be the most consistent trader I can be. Not trying to like be the most profitable, the most anything other than the most consistent. Whether that's like $10 in my account or like $100, whatever it is, just consistently green days, green months, green weeks. That's what I'm working on. So yeah, nowhere near an expert, but thank you. Yeah, who is the Orange Man is Trump. Orange Man equals Trump. Okay, I've never heard it like that before. That's funny. Sorry, chat. I'm sometimes like totally out of it. Like I said, I don't like to spend a lot of time on social media, so maybe I'm a bit out of like the memes and stuff, but I get it. That's because he's like always in fake tan, right? That's funny. Quinton says great breakout of the orb on gold again. Let's actually quickly take a look since I'm not getting a setup on NQ. Let's have a look at gold. Quinton, you're killing it on gold with your orb strategy. All right. Gold is just one of those crazy assets I would love to start trading because what we've had since, well, around about Frankfurt Open is just this clean push to the upside. This is the 5-minute chart and it's just been pretty much all bullish candles bar 3. So props to you, Quinton. You probably took the longs and killed it. But yeah, this definitely is looking very decent for longs. I guess we swept out this level on the 15-minute key sell side liquidity level. Then we've inverted this gap also. Next target would be probably previous 4-hour high up at 4491. Not that I trade gold or have any idea what it could be doing right now, but it does look that way to me. But if we look at the daily, yeah, daily still looks like it's in this bullish uptrend. So we did have that drop on Monday. I assume that was after the news and everything with America and whatnot, the crazy stuff that's happening in the world right now. And I guess we're having some sort of recovery back to the upside. So I think longs would be a safe play on gold. But nothing for my model showing there, so I won't be trading that. Let's get back to NQ. We are still just chopping around here. Not what I want to see. This is literally... Oh, this is such a disgusting London session, chat. Well, I don't want to say like the whole session will be like this, but we are stuck in this range at the moment. This level from here to here, that was the biggest move we had, and that was 28 points. So really nothing. Dre Take Profit says, I'm 2-0 on gold this week in New York session. Let's go. So 2 wins, 0 L's. Gold, I think a few of you have been doing very nice on, because you guys always update me with your gold trades. Because I'm very interested to know. See, like today would be a perfect day to be trading gold instead of sitting around waiting for NQ. This is what I mean. What I was noticing like quarter 4 last year is like when I wasn't having good NQ session, London sessions for NQ, like gold would be taking off. So I want to start getting my foot in that gold asset. I really want to start trading it, but I don't want to just jump into anything. I'm not one of those traders that'll just degen and trade whatever. I actually want to approach the markets with some sort of model. Market Maker Mara says long TP 1.4k on my gold trade 4454 to 4484 first MGC trade of the year. Let's go, Market Maker Mara. Love that for you. Love starting the year off with a banger trade like that. Let's go. Keep it up. Zen25 ES about to break lows. Let's check on ES, shall we? I don't know if it's clearer for you guys if I just have NQ open. Or if I have both of them open. Let me just... Okay. So they are sort of out of sync at the moment. This is ES on the right, chat, and this is NQ on the left. So ES looks like it is about to take out that 3 a.m. low, which could be a nice SMT for our long play. But we'll see. SMTs aren't really like a must for me to get involved here. Let's see. Andrea says, come to the dark side, Celine. We need you in the gold gang, but trend follower, not reversal. Okay, Andrea, I will see what I can whip up together. So a gold, what I'm hearing from you guys, a gold, the systems that work nice on gold are like continuation models, right? That's what you guys all tend to trade. So I'll look at it. I'll have a look. We'll see what we can do. Hey, Camille. Hey, Jack. Good to have you guys in. I'm going to actually quickly get an update on the like count, chat, because we did set it to 360 today. So let me quickly do quick search because I didn't chat because we did set it to... All right. We're currently at 156 likes. There is plenty of you in here right now. If you guys get it to 360 likes today, I'm going to be giving away a 50k growth account. So make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and then we're going to do that giveaway. And we don't have to wait till the very end of the stream for you guys to hit that like count goal. Just saying. I know you guys like to wait until the last minute, but there's no need. I can give it away right now while the markets are being shitty. So up to you guys. I'm so sure you guys can smash it. We're already halfway there. So 360 and then we can do this. Even I've liked the stream. It's literally just a click of the button. Not the hearts, chat. Not the hearts. We have this conversation every day. It's the like button with a thumbs up. So if any of you are looking for that, it's a thumbs up. All you have to do is click it once. And then we'll be one step closer to that giveaway. Let me just get the chat back open. Literally smash that up button, guys. I know some of you just do it to troll. I know, I'm not stupid. Who was asking? Dre Take Profit, where is Nick? So Nick at the moment is in Maldives, or Maldives. I know one of you corrected me yesterday. It's Maldives for any of my Aussies out there who pronounce it Maldives. He's away. He'll be here with us next week, I believe, next Wednesday. So until then, it's just me riding solo. You guys are pretty much my co-hosts. We're just going to talk and chill here for the rest of the week until Nick returns with us. But yeah, he'll be back. Victor says, how is living in Bali still the vibe there? 100% Bali is a vibe. For any of you guys that are like full-time trading and can trade from anywhere in the world, I recommend doing a trip to Bali, honestly. Like, there's also a lot of traders out here, so it fits the vibe definitely. Like, you'll be at a cafe and someone will just be on TradingView, and it's just sick because you can, relate, have conversations about trading, and you can honestly trade from anywhere. There's mountains here. There's a whole volcano you can go and hike. You could be trading from the top of a volcano. Why not? There's also like amazing beach clubs if you guys like the party scene. But really, like, cafes, restaurants, we have everything here. I highly recommend. Dre Take Profit. Nick spending profits and traveling. Yeah, 100%. He is enjoying the rewards of his work. And he deserves a break. So let's let him enjoy that, and he will be back with us. He actually popped into the chat yesterday, so you never know. He might surprise us and drop in, but I hope he's chilling and relaxing on the beaches there. It looks beautiful. Oh, honestly, on my bucket list to head to the Maldives. Victor, you might come in summer. Nice. I honestly don't recommend coming now. December, January for Bali is wet season, so there is like unpredictable rain at any given point. Like, it could just start pouring and then your day's ruined. Because when it's rainy weather here, there isn't much to do. Like, there isn't anything really cool or interesting to do in Bali other than sit inside or like go to a shopping center just to stay out of the rain. But definitely, if you are coming, okay, NQ is dropping at the moment. Not what I wanted to see. If you are coming, definitely come after the January period. Like February onwards. Let's see what we have. All right, so we are dropping a little bit on the NQ. We're still technically in this 15-minute range, so nothing too exciting here. We've now wicked out the previous 15 minutes low, so if we can get back up into this FVG that my model is indicating here, if we can invert that, I will definitely look for a long. But until then, no signal yet. Nothing yet for me. Dominic says, keep telling them, Celine, let's do a countdown. Oh, this must be about the like count. Yeah, I know. We have to do a count. I end up having to do a countdown by the end of the stream, which suddenly everyone starts to like because I keep refreshing every 10 seconds and all of a sudden you guys start smashing the like button. So if we have to, we'll do it that way. But I want to give you guys that 50k growth account. Yeah, Johnny, and keep playing dirty. It seems like we don't really know what we want to do here. For me, these kinds of markets are not what I like to trade in. This is very range bound. We haven't really gone in either direction yet. This is from 2 a.m. Frankfurt Open. We've just been sitting around really, and I would either, like, if I'm wrong and we're just going to dump, I'd like us to just dump, please. Or if we're going to like pump and go higher, let's just do that. I hate sitting in this chop. So, I mean, range traders, maybe you guys like this, just selling to the lows, buying up into this high. Like, maybe this is for you, but it's definitely not for me. But let's see if I can get this inversion, and I'll definitely enter something. Will look something like this. Around 10 points. And target 1-to-1. But let's see. Only if we invert. Andre says, do you live there or just for long holidays? Technically I live here, but it's not like a permanent thing. Not forever. All right. Let's get that inversion, NQ. Give me an entry. If we invert this, chat, would be perfect because I've only got 1 more minute to enter. Otherwise, we get too close. If the 355 candle prints and we didn't invert, then I have to wait because we would be too close to 5 minutes out from the new hourly open and the 9 a.m. volume. So, okay. Doesn't look like we're going to invert that. We're going to wait. New hourly is going to open. 9 a.m. volume is going to come in. New 15 minutes going to open. Everything's going to hopefully open and happen. And so then we will get long. So let's just wait. It's got 15 seconds to give me that inversion. Doesn't look like it wants to do it. And that is okay. Nope. All right. No inversion there. No entry for me. So we're going to wait now. Well, I'm going to wait. We are 5 minutes out from the new hourly open, 9 a.m. volume. So let's just wait and see what price wants to do. I'm not trying to predict anything. I will let price action come to me. As at the moment, we're not going anywhere. And I would hate to be in a trade right now because NQ just looks like it's trying to destroy everyone at the moment, longs and shorts. No idea. Thomas says waiting is the real game. 100%. If you can master the patience required to wait. Honestly, like London's been open for 55 minutes and I have not pressed a button. Master it and I swear that'll help a lot of you. When I first started trading, like I know who, like any beginner traders out there that are like me, when they first started trading and could not help themselves, like I probably would have like sold this and bought this and like, you know, oh, microstructure shift, like I'll just buy it here and then completely get destroyed. And then, oh, okay, another microstructure shift, I'm going to buy it in here. Like, just wait. Like, there's no need. It's obviously telling us that it doesn't know where it wants to go yet. We haven't had any clear signal. So just wait. But yeah. Quinton says, gold is also disgusting now. Feels like it's waiting for news in an hour. Oh, is there news? Not US news. Must be like Euro news. I don't have that marked out on my Forex Factory. But yeah, ew. Ooh, that's a yucky wick on the 15. Let's see, we just wicked this high up here. But we did break structure here. I don't know with gold, honestly, chap. Could not tell you where it wants to go. All right, 3 minutes out from the 9 a.m. volume. Let's wait and see what price wants to give us. Andrea, sorry, I missed your question. So Andrea says, so you only wait for reversal. There is no setup in your trading strategy for continuation. Example, continuation sells in this case with NQ going down. Nope. It is just a reversal model that I put together just for London session. No continuation. But yeah. So chat, anyone in trades? Speaking of waiting, has anyone actually entered trades? And like, not saying like a trade couldn't have worked out in this, just saying I prefer to wait. But let me know if any of you are actually trading in this or holding shorts or something. Keep me entertained. Kyle says, I get too funded, then I degen like crazy and lose every time, lol. Well, Kyle, you are not the only one. Trust me, if that makes you feel any better. This is a normal thing when you first get funded, but doesn't mean you have to be like the majority of everyone else. Like, make sure when you get to funded that you don't treat your trading any different. You've obviously proven that you can pass a challenge account and you can make money to get to that funded stage. So don't change anything. Don't trade more just because you're funded. Don't trade any less. Like, just trade the same way you were in the challenge phase because that clearly worked. And there's no rush. There's no rush in like trying to trade more just because you now feel like you need to get a payout like straight away. And even when you get a payout, don't change how you trade. Like, Oh, that was one of my worst mistakes. When I first got my first payout, which was early last year, like I went from like the peak of my trading to the absolute pits of my trading. Like I got my payout, was so like stoked about my trading, and then was just taking absolute awful trades that weren't even valid, taking losses, and then literally lost so much money in doing that. So don't do that. Nick's in the chat. Good morning, Nick. How is the Maldives treating you? Good morning. What time is it over there? You're probably Nick, you're actually probably closer to Bali time now, right? Nick, we need to get them to smash our like count as well. Nick says Maldives is so sick. I never want to go home. I imagine. I'm so jealous, honestly. And it's 2 p.m. So it's like, yeah, it's very similar here. We're only 3 hours apart now. That's crazy. We're normally like, I don't know, like a whole 8 hours or something crazy. That's sick. It's a good time to be trading actually. 2 p.m. is nice. I like that time. But you must be having like the best time. Tell us, what have you been up to? Besides like swimming with sharks. Lulu, don't make me hit that band hammer on you. I'll give you a pass. We are still at the moment looking like NQ wants to drop now. I still honestly don't have a clear. I mean, we are going to drop, I did say previous day low is like the next key level, or this 1 hour gap that we have that hasn't been tapped. And on the 1 hour, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 10 candles have been bearish. So it would be crazy to think that we are just going to reverse out of here, but I don't know. We are still continuing to the downside now. So I like it now that we've actually broken out of this range that we had literally since 2 a.m. But let's see what we get. I'm not entering anything yet. What did Nick say? Beach, swimming, snorkeling, working out, eating a lot, and getting my 12K steps in daily. That sums it up pretty much. That sounds so nice. That sounds like a real holiday, honestly. I'm jealous. And the food must be so good. Yes, let's get a quick... Nick, we need to know, let me just pull up. I actually don't have YouTube open at the moment. I'm scared to have too many things open, Nick, because I feel like that's what causes my stream to crash. But yesterday I had no issues, so I'm hoping today it's the same. Chat, likes are only at 243. Nick, like count today is 360. Do we reckon they can do it? I don't know. 360 chat. We're still far off from it, so another 120 likes and we're going to do that giveaway. I assure you. Exactly what Nick said. Like the stream, guys. Come on. If you're sitting here and not liking it, like, what are you doing? It's very simple. You got to do the work, chat. So, Nick, have I missed out on any GP trades? Let us know. There was, who was it telling me about the GP trade yesterday? I don't know if it was like Jonathan or who was it in the chat, but apparently there was a killer GP trade in New York yesterday that like one of these guys made like 120 points off. So I'm missing out. Looks like NQ is breaking out finally out of this disgusting range, but breaking out to the downside. Not what I wanted to see for my longs to play out. So haven't entered anything yet. Definitely looking more bearish now for the session, but I'm still curious. I don't think we're just going to continue to dump for the rest of the day based on the higher time frame as well. I'm still bullish on higher time frame. 9 a.m. volume just came in also, so we've swept up previous 15 minutes low now. So if we do get an inversion of this gap just up above, I'll enter longs, but only then. Nick says no GP so far today. Good ones Monday and yesterday. All right, so I've definitely I haven't been because I was drawing out GP levels before off the hourly range, and I'm not 100% if that's how you do it, but we did mark out some key levels in the beginning of the stream to look for GP. But that's good to know. We haven't missed anything, chat. Thomas says, now let's long. Why? Because we just had one bullish 1 minute candle. So no, we're going to wait, chat. We're going to be disciplined. 2026 just started. We're not degens here, okay? Not on this stream anyway. Not with Tradeify. All right. Well, I don't have any clear direction on the market right now. I don't think we're going to dump right now, chat, to be honest. I think we're just seeing a bit of volume from the 9 a.m. and I'm really hoping we're going to reverse off this. But I'm not trying to predict. I'm not going to sit here and predict. We're just going to react. If it wants a dump, let it dump. Lauren says, Celine, where can we find the indicator on the Instagram? You can just go to my story and there's a link there to the indicator if you guys want to get access to that. Emilio says, I will take the 3 minute IFVG long if we go up now. 3 minute IFVG. Okay, so yeah. I think it's much more safer to long from a 3 minute or higher time frame in any case, FVG, if we do invert up here, because at least you're asking a lot more from price rather than just a 1 minute gap. But it probably is around the same level, actually, the 1 minute gap at the moment. That's what I'm waiting for. This price is around the 25,758 level. If we can get up there and then close above this 1 minute gap, I will be very interested in longing this. Patrick says I took partial TPs on this short. Nice. Let's go, Patrick. Let's go. I think any like breakout traders would be loving this too, because we were sitting in that range for so long. But I don't like anything yet. Oh, what did I miss? Nick really out here and banning people. I did not catch anything, Nick. Hey, Coach Tank. Coach Tank's in the chat, everyone. Wow, we got everyone. So Coach Tank says DJ free stream for sure. Take note of Celine's adherence to strategy yesterday. Ignored all the take profit suggestions and watched it hit TP. Thanks, Coach. Yeah, honestly, chat, you guys were coming for me yesterday for not taking profit, but if you guys saw my story, we almost caught the low of the session. So I got to pat myself on the back for holding that trade. And if I had held it, honestly, for like that hour, I would have banked. But I did take my profit where my model says to take profit. But just saying, it wasn't a crazy long after all. Yeah, Tank, we love you. You're always dropping gems in this chat. So thanks for hopping in. But yeah, Tank, what are you seeing on the charts right now? Do you trade NQ or are you looking at anything interesting at the moment? I don't see anything setting up yet for me. The only thing is, I guess, breakout traders taking these shorts, but nothing so far for me. Nick, are you trading from the Maldives? Or are you taking like a full break? I don't know about you, but even when I say I'm on holiday, like I'm still looking at the charts. Oh, hey, Take It Tudum just said, just clear the buffer on my double 50K for first daily payout today. Let's go. Everyone in the chat, you guys have been killing it. Like if it's yesterday, it was like someone passing their account. Today, it's like daily payout being hit. You guys really killing it. And it's so sick to see. So love it. Keep up the good work, chat. Let's go. Cameron, are you really a trader if you don't take at least one trade a day? Legit. Nick says I'm taking higher time from GP trades, like a one a day max. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That way you don't have to like micromanage and like sit on the charts while you want to enjoy your holiday. By the way, snorkeling would have been cool. Did you see any? Apparently there are like manta rays out there in Maldives. Do you see any cool animals? Snorkeling's really fun. In Bali, you can do that. You can swim with dolphins. I really want to go up north and do that. Swimming with dolphins would be so cool. What? Loving nature guy, Nick drinking alcohol. You mustn't know the guy. Clearly. Nick is like, from what I know, one of the healthiest guys you'll meet. So, you got the guy wrong. Nick says, saw a bunch of cool fish and sharks. Tomorrow we go dolphin tour. No. So you actually were snorkeling when sharks were swimming under you. Tell me how that was. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. Damn. But you also jump out of planes, so I guess that's like nothing for you. But dolphins, swimming with dolphins would be sick. I did something like that in Melbourne, where like you go on like a boat and then they take you out really far, like deep into the ocean. Then you hang on the back and put your face down, and the boat like moves obviously while you're hanging on to the back of the boat. And then it sounds like really sketchy, but you're just like on the top of the water and the dolphins are swimming underneath you, and it's a really sick experience. Like one of them actually like did a belly flip and they try to show off, but it's really sick. Nick says, yep, it's scary, lol. Sharks are insanely scary animals. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel being that close. I've just watched way too many movies. Like, definitely don't be watching Jaws before you go snorkeling. That's for sure. Dre Take Profit says, hell no. We're born in a time where we can print money from the charts. No thanks to the sharks, lol. Oh, that's funny. Market Maker Mara says, I've been training on the 30-minute lately, so much better. Yeah, potentially like high time frame generally like can be a bit cleaner price action, but for me, I don't know. I can definitely see my trading a lot clearer on like the 1 minute, the way I trade. But for those of you who trade high time frame and prefer to hold your trades, I can also see how that works, but I just get too lost in the high time frame. All right, Nick's heading off. He says, all right, chat, got to go snorkel again. Love you all. Enjoy the rest of the stream. And Celine, you're crushing it. Thanks, Nick. We miss you. We can't wait for you to be back and hear all about your snorkeling and activities out there. So have fun. Have fun with the dolphins. I'm so jealous, chat. I wish I was out snorkeling with dolphins right now. So charts at the moment. So reason I'm not taking any trades yet, chat, is because it is 4:11. So there's almost pretty much 4:12 in New York time. So at the moment is 3 minutes out from the 15-minute opening. So I'm waiting because in theory the new 15-minute, if we are to be bullish, should wick down first and then distribute higher. So I'm waiting for the new 15-minute to open, wick down, sweep out previous 15-minute low, and then get long. So if any of you are wondering why I didn't just take that inversion on the 1 minute and why it didn't print me a signal, that's why. Yes, Carl, he's living the dream life for sure. Trading, snorkeling in between, beaches, like whatever you want. This is why, like, I guess like some of you might have the same dream, but for me, that is the dream. Like being able to trade from anywhere in the world and then like jump in the ocean, come back out, like check on your trade. Like that is why we do this. Like we don't just put ourselves through this hell of day trading for nothing. For me, it's that is my why. Like I just want freedom to do whatever the hell I want, wherever in the world I want to do it, and then be able to just make money from my phone pretty much. But yeah, interesting actually. Question for all of you, chat. Why are you guys in trading? And don't tell me because you just love it. Because no one willingly just puts themselves through years of hell for this. Surely not. Finch and Celine, you would choose snorkeling over us? Breaks my heart. Finch, I mean, a girl's got to live her life outside of the stream. But, of course, if we could snorkel, stream all at the same time, why not? Maybe one day we have to have like a London session stream snorkeling. I don't know. Yeah. Carl, Nick is intentionally making everyone jealous. I'm sure. I'm sure that's why he jumps in. He jumps into the chat, lets us know how much he's loving life right now in the Maldives, and then hops out. He's just trying to make us, remind us. He's honestly being an inspo for all of us. That's where we want to get in life, chat. We want to be in the Maldives. We want to be loving life, trading. And yeah. Jonathan says, I quit working offshore to trade, to be home for my daughter and have the freedom to do whatever the hell I want. Yeah, love that. It's sometimes just as simple as that. Like, just to have the freedom to do whatever the hell I want. And of course, be there with your family. Like, love that. Celine, Lulu asked Celine, what is the most exotic food you've tasted? Oh, let me think. Like, I'm not the most adventurous with food. Like I lived in Bangkok for like a month. And I went to some of those markets and I saw some exotic food out there. Like, anyone who's Thai or has lived in Bangkok and has been to those street food markets and sees those like crickets and whatnot, like that, if you call that exotic, I'm not that adventurous. Like, I just can't chat. But then what would be exotic for me? I'm trying to think. I honestly don't know. If I think about it, Lulu, I'll let you know. But I think it's just that I haven't really tried much exotic food. That's why I'm struggling with this one. Like, if you think about like seafood that I've eaten, that's like maybe, no, but come on, everyone eats octopus. I'm not going to say that's the most exotic. I don't know. Give me some ideas. What are some exotic foods you guys have eaten? Maybe that'll jog my memory. Oh, you know what? Actually, we talked about this. In school, we once had like a national like barbecue thing for like Australia Day or something. I don't know why we're doing it, but they had on the barbecue at school crocodile meat, kangaroo meat, and emu meat. And I'm pretty sure from memory, like, I didn't know what I was eating, but it was white meat. It was crocodile. I've tried crocodile. It's a white meat, and when it cooks, it looks like chicken. And I don't know, me and my friends just decided to try it. And I can't even remember what it was like. I think it just tasted like chicken. I think a bit more chewy. But yes, actually, I have tried crocodile. There you go. I just remembered that. I think that's pretty exotic. Not something you'd eat every day. Okay, previous 15-minute low has now printed. It's 416. So if we can get a sweep of 25,732. And then an inversion off that I will enter. But until then, staying very patient in this. Very patient. Haven't had a setup yet. Whoever caught shorts of this, well done. Not my model. So I'm continuing to wait for my longs. Wait. Russell, I have to read that comment out loud because that's just crazy. Russell says, Celine, I was wondering if maybe you wanted to straight up fight, like in a boxing ring. I'm trying to scrap. You just keep going on and I want to scrap now. Russell, I have to screenshot that because that's got to be one of the funniest comments I've read. Hey, I'm always down. Russell. If you really want to fight this out, we might have to have a Tradeify like boxing match. Why not? Wait, some of you have tried crocodile before. Rocky says croc is good. I didn't like willingly eat it, chat, but some of you must be actually like going out there and ordering crocodile. Oh, Corey. This is why I love the chat. You guys are the best. Corey says, hold up, Russell. She got back up, bro. She fights the whole stream fights. That's my stream right there. Russell, you heard it. You're trying to fight me? You're going to have to fight all, like, however many of us here. Like, there's, like, almost 400 of us. So you're going to have to fight us all, my friend. You take me on, you take us all on. Yeah, Leo, it's like a weird chicken. Wow, I'm actually so shocked how many of you have actually tried crocodile. I thought it was, like, a really rare exotic thing, but turns out it's not. That's right, Lulu, you know me well. Lily says Celine might look timid, but this girl gonna smack you down. That's right. You don't want to come for me, especially after I've taken a loss on the charts. All right, hoping we can get down into the 7, that low 732 now. And then I want to take a long chat. I really do. All we've done is really dump out of this. We ranged a bit and now we're moving to the downside, but I'm that girl trying to long in a bearish market. Let's see if we get it. All right, we are very close actually to that like count target. I need to just have a double check on the likes because we're getting close to the end of this stream and I want to make sure we get that giveaway account. So let me just open that up again. I'm really hoping we're almost there, chat, because we don't have long. Like literally we have 5 more minutes and then 274. Chat, there is that many of you in here right now. If every one of you lazy ass, yeah, I can call you lazy because all you have to do is click a button. All of you can just go and click the like button. We can do this giveaway. It's a 50k growth account. It's basically free money. I don't know why you wouldn't be smashing that like button right now. Make sure you're subscribed also at the same time and then we will do a giveaway. That's all you have to do. Like the damn stream, chat. Come on. I want to give that account away. 286, like not good enough. Don't make me start to do the countdown. 286. I want to get to 360. If no 360 is going to be a sad, sad day. Because I know some of you are here patiently waiting and waiting for that giveaway. And if we don't get it, that'd be a sad day. 296. All right, we're almost at the 300 level. Once we get there, it's only 60 more to go. So I have no doubt. I'm only giving you a couple more minutes to hit this. So let's go. I'm going to refresh. 303. We're almost there. Let's go. Let's go. Now I know you guys have found the like button. Let's just get it up there. 360 is what we need. 310. All right, chat. Some of you are waking up. We need 50 more likes. Come on. For some reason, it works when I start letting you know the numbers. And you guys get all of a sudden, you start to press buttons. I don't know why we do this. We have to do it this way every day. But if it works, it works. So 312 likes at the moment, chat. Come on. We're so close. 320 likes. 40 more to go. And then we can do a giveaway. Let's go. Let's go. 320 still. Nothing's changing. Come on. 40 more of you. There is plenty of you here. 40 more of you like the stream. And then we're going to do a giveaway. 50k growth account. That is free money. There is no reason why you shouldn't be smashing that like button right now. Let's go, chat. All right, so that's the sweep of the previous 15 minutes low. If we continue to break to the downside, that's fine. I'll stay out. But if we do get an inversion here, I will take that. I'll take that long setup. But if we continue to break down, that's also fine. Just not a trade for me. And that's fine because I don't have to trade every day. That's another thing when you realize about trading, like you don't have to actually take a trade every day to be making money from the markets. Sometimes trading less is actually trading more, if that makes sense. 330 likes, 30 more likes, chat. Let's go. I'm just watching these markets closely in case we do end up inverting this. But I'm also watching this like count just as closely. Wait, someone unliked the stream, chat. We were at 330, now we're 329. Someone has to be trolling. We want to get 360 likes, and then we're going to do that 50k growth account giveaway, and there is enough of you here. I want to see you guys smash that, and I want to really give this account away. You only have, I'm giving you the next 1 minute. 1 minute to go. There's 30 likes left. 30 of you need to smash that like button. It's a thumbs up button. All right, some of you are just trolling now. We're not going to give this account away, chat. I said I'm giving you the next 1 minute. There's like 40 seconds left. That's all I'm going to say on that. Otherwise, we don't hit 360 and there's no giveaway. That's really sad. Doesn't look like we're going to do it. Like count was 360. We're almost there. Like it would be so sad to not get there. We're so close. 336. If you get to 360, one of you is going to win a 50K growth account. If we don't, no one's winning that. Just saying. Seriously, we are so close, chat. Andrea says chat loves the drama. Indeed. Chat loves the drama. Chat wants to get it like right to the last minute and then spam the like button. We're 15 away, chat. Literally 15. 13, like it's honestly almost there. We have like 30 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. I don't get why it takes so long, chat. Like there's enough of you here. Just like the damn stream. It's like you don't want this account or something. Oh, come on, NQ. Give me this inversion. Alan says this is stressing me out more than trading itself. I know, it's stressing me out too. Like, I know how it feels. Like, you're right on the edge of being able to win a free account, and yet some of you just won't like the damn stream. 358 likes. There's 2 more. Come on. All right, I'm going to get the form ready because I assume you guys are going to smash it. 2 more likes. Let's go. 363. We did it, chat. As much as you guys pain me through all of that, I have to keep refreshing. And suddenly the likes go up. We did it. We did it. All right. So rules are for all the OGs. You've heard this a million times. But for the newbies, make sure to enter. You need to be subscribed to the channel. I'll be giving you, make sure you've liked the stream, subscribe to the channel, and then you'll be putting your email address or YouTube username in the form in a second when I put it in the chat. Only fill the form in once. If you fill it in twice, the form will pick up any double entries and it will not put you into the giveaway. So make sure you're only filling it out once. Then I will copy those names across to the spin the wheel and we'll get started. So let me just get that form to you guys right now, and do not be asking me where's the form, because I'm going to put it in like 10 times. All right. Let's do this. Wait, hold on one sec. All right, I'm going to spam. Here's the form. Ken, where is? You want to finish that sentence, my friend? Ravino, where? I know some of you are just trying to troll. All right, no setup so far. It's now 4:26 and there's been no inversion, so now we wait. Such a boring session for me. Wish I could have gotten a trade in here, but I will still be looking in the next hour or so, see if I can get a setup in here, but nothing clean yet for the longs. All right, let's see. The responses are filling up. Already 180 of you have filled that out. Let's go. One of you is going to win. 50K growth account. Let's get that spin the wheel at the ready. Okay. Let's see. Ken. Nice. You followed that up one nicely. He says, where is the winner? Janice Stephanie says, what would you like to see happen here on NQ? Honestly, I'm expecting us to reverse at some point. And for me, like already I've had the signals of some sort of reversal happen when we swept out Asia low, previous 4-hour low, and now this current previous 15 minutes low. So at some point I'm looking for a reversal, but that's why I don't just long in the middle of nowhere. Like I'm expecting a little bit more from price because it does look very bearish right now. So I don't want to just long in the middle of nowhere. I'm being very strict on myself and making sure that I only long when I get that signal print on the 1 minute. So yeah, because at the moment, any sort of inversion we're getting is just inverting and then coming back down. And then we're having like another retracement to the upside and then continuing to the downside. So I'm asking for a bit more from price here and from me to long. But yeah, just because I know I'm a little bit counter trend here. All right. Oh, Leia, you're back. Let's go, just in time for the giveaway. All right, I'm going to give you guys 1 more minute, not even 30 seconds to fill this out. There is hundreds of entries right now, but one of you is going to win this giveaway. I am very excited. All right, 10 more seconds, and then I'm shutting the form down, so make sure you get in there. There is 300 entries right now, so that is a 1 in 300 chance. All right, let's go, chat. No more entries. I'm going to copy these usernames across. You will see it pop up here in just a second. All right, entries are in, chat. So good luck, all of you, all of the 300 of you. Let's see who's going to win it today. Good luck, everybody else, as Nick would say. And let's spin it. Let's see who it is. The winner is Palmy Trading. Congratulations, Palmy. I know you're in here. You're always quite talkative in the chat. You were in here in the morning, so I hope you're still here. But congratulations. You've just won a 50K growth account with Tradeify. Make sure you just put something in the chat quickly so I know you're here. There you are. Thanks, Celine. No worries. Thanks for being a real one, for always talking in the chat. Love to see you win. And make sure actually that you put your email address in your YouTube channel description, and I can send that to Background Nick. So once you've done that, then we can get you that account as soon as possible. So congrats again, Parmeet. Guys, thank you so much again for another stream. I'm still flying solo for the rest of the week, but I'm so glad that we can chat and whatever, and it's been really fun. Although we didn't take a trade today, I still think that we had discipline today, and we were still sticking to the rules. So a no trade for me. If I do end up getting a trade after this, I will post on my socials so you guys can keep up to date. But thanks for the stream, and W's in the chat if you'd like the stream, and of course put an L in the chat if you hated the stream. Make sure you tune in later today for the 8:30 start on the New York stream, and other than that, I will see you guys same time tomorrow. So peace out, have a nice rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.